Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and in this video we are going to talk about how prettier, how more beautiful Star Citizen is going to look in the near future. Now, of course, that is a little bit strange to say that because Star Citizen is already a very gorgeous and beautiful game, but in this video I wanted to emphasize on three different aspects where the game is going to improve. First, we're going to talk about when it's coming up in Alpha 4.0 that we know, at least 4.1, my goodness, what did I say? Something that we know is coming up in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, and these are the new high-tech hangars that we don't have right now in Star Citizen Alpha 3.9, guys. It is important to know that what we have in Star Citizen Alpha 3.9 right now are placeholder hangars. They are basically the same type of hangars that you find at other locations, just with a different reskin that matches New Babbage visual style. But in the future, we are going to have those amazing hangars with those crazy doors that opens on every side, and those interiors that definitely match a little bit more the architecture and the interior style of New Babbage. So this is something that we should be expecting along with the updated interior update in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. The other couple of things that we should expect, this is of course soon TM, CIG soon TM, are these volumetric volumetric gas tech that is coming up. We don't know when, but it's probably going to come at least when we are going to have 4.0, because we know that we're going to find them when we're going to have jump gates. But not just that, we are also going to be able to see those clouds when we will be going to Lagrange points. You can see here we are getting a little bit closer to one of the rest stop stations that are available at all of those different Lagrange points, and it definitely makes sense. At the beginning I was a little bit skeptical myself. Why do we have asteroids at Lagrange points? Why do we have so much dust and those gases? But it does make sense, because those Lagrange points, we're talking about real science here, those Lagrange points are actually gravity well, where objects tend to get gravitically, oh my goodness, tend to be subject to a gravitational bound. Yes, I made it. Tend to be subject to a gravitational bound between the star and the planet it is linked to, which is where they get eventually stuck. So that's why it's not a surprise to see those asteroids, and it's not a surprise to see those gas clouds. Of course, in reality, the gas clouds that are at real Lagrange points are not as dense and not visible like they are here in Star Citizen, but Star Citizen is a game, and sometimes we need to have a cool factor that prevails over the more science factor. I totally understand that. And it's also why those stations are also located there, because it makes sense. If we were to put a space station that would not require any power to maintain its position, the best place would be a Lagrange point. So that's why we're going to get those clouds text and those future nebulae, if I should say, in Star Citizen, at least in the Stanton system and in future systems. And I gotta say that they are looking quite amazing. Now, the next thing that is coming up in Star Citizen 3.x or 4.0, we still don't know. Actually, I think that we do know, because it is located in the roadmap, if I'm correct. Yes. My bad, guys. Actually, we know when those are coming, those beautiful updated height maps, which are coming in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. height maps improvements. Actually, as I'm recording this video, it's already one task out of 16 completed, but that was from the roadmap update from 2 weeks ago. So tomorrow we're going to have a more comprehensive roadmap update. It should be a little bit more completed here. It says updates are being made to all the height maps used on the planets and moons to fully take advantage of their higher resolution. This will mean more detail can be utilized during the painting process. And not just that, guys, not just that. Those height maps were the final touch so that we can finally have more assets and props put on the surface of those planets and moons. I'm talking, for example, of derelicts that we saw last week in Inside Star Citizen. But another feature that players are really waiting for are roads. We definitely need roads, at least on planets between several outposts, or at least between different areas of New Babbage or Lorville as well. And this is going to give us a chance to finally have a good use of our gray cats, for example, or our cyclones, because driving, with those ground vehicles right now on the rough terrain of the moons and planets that we have is really complicated, and personally it makes me feel quite dizzy. So if we could have roads, and we know that we're going to have more outposts, maybe villages, smaller or at least secondary cities on those planets. So how awesome would it be if we could travel there with road vehicles and actual roads? How amazing would that be, rather than going we could go, of course, with spaceships, but that would be I would say a bit less immersive, too easy, if you see what I mean, right? So that's something that I would definitely expect, and I do hope that those updated height maps are going to be able to bring just that. That's all for this video, guys. So yeah, Star Citizen is going to look even more impressive than it already is. I think that visually speaking, Star Citizen already blows the roof by far, especially if you compare it to Elite Dangerous or, oh gosh, X4, which I think doesn't look pretty at all. And yeah, this is definitely going to take it to the next level. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, tomorrow we'll have a video of our roadmap update. It's going to be a big one, so stay tuned to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Eradicator. I am signing out.